Hey girl, hey, how's it going? I'm so pumped to be with you today for episode number 45. Like, are we legit 5 episodes away from 50 episodes? Like, what? This is amazing. What's up, Mama Boss? Welcome back to the Mompreneur Mastermind Show. I'm Stephanie Gass, success strategist and passive income queen creator. If you're ready to step into your God-led potential, create profit from your passions, and capture the success that is already yours, this podcast was made for you. As always, you can find out more and connect with me over at stephaniegass.com. So grab that cup of coffee or fill up that glass of wine and let's dig into today's show. I've had more fun on this podcast than I think I have doing anything on this educator mentorship journey that I've been on the past roughly year and a half, 2 years. It's just been so fulfilling, and the feedback that you guys have been giving me, it lights me up and lifts me up and gives me so much confirmation that this is truly a mission that I have been given from God. I literally woke up one day and said, I'm starting a podcast. It came to me in my sleep and I leapt with it and I jumped forward, and it's been the best decision ever. And every single one of you that are listening, you matter to me. Your feedback matters to me. And pouring into you is my greatest mission on this earth. So I just want to say thank you so much for being here, listening with me, showing up with me every single Monday and Thursday and leaving reviews, because I hear you and I see you in a way that you don't even know. I truly care about each of you. So thank you so much. And today we are going to be talking about if you should fake it till you make it, and also how to handle when you feel like a fraud. But before we get into all of that, I want to remind y'all that you can grab some free gifts if you have not already done so. Head over to 30growthhacks, HACKS.gr8, the number 8.com. 30growthhacks.gr8.com. I'm going to send you like 3 or 4 free gifts. One of them is 30 ways to grow your following and engagement in just 30 days. I'm going to send you my 3 free training webinars. One is on attraction marketing. One shows you how and what to post on your social media. Like, I actually show you the posts that I create and use to grow really successful businesses online. And then the last free gift is my free training on how I made over $3,050 in just 12 hours. So you can get all of those free gifts right now by opting into my insider list, which is 30growthhacks.gr8, the number 8.com. And I want to read you guys the review of the week. This one comes from my girl, Sarah Hernandez. Sarah says, I just started listening to your podcast today and I am obsessed. Cat emoji with love heart eyes. BTW. I will be going back and listening to them all, starting with episode number 1 later today. I may have skipped number 31 and your brandography episode. I'm a personal brand photographer and I loved it so much. But I had to say that I absolutely love your freaking podcast and you are amazing. Y'all go listen. It is the best. No, you listen, Sarah. You are the best. Thank you for that review. I appreciate you so much. So let's talk, girls. Let's get girls and dads. I have so many dadpreneurs come in, by the way, that have messaged me and that are, reaching out. And so I feel like I can't say mompreneur anymore. I'm like mompreneur and dadpreneur. I see you, boo. I see you. You guys are welcome here. I love everyone. There's so much love to give. So we're talking today, if you should fake it till you make it. How many times have you heard this phrase? Oh, just fake it till you make it, or feeling like a fraud. Like, how can I teach this? How can I become a blank, insert whatever you do? How can I become a coach? I haven't done it well or long enough, or I don't make any money at it. No one's going to buy this from me. I'm not an expert. I'm not a 6-figure earner. I'm not a millionaire. Like, what should I do? Should I fake it till I make it? So I'm going to really dig into this today because I think this question is such a great question. And there's different facets to how I want to answer this, but I first want to kind of dig into the differences. And here's what I mean by that. So there's a difference between acting as if, and then lying, like straight up lying, right? Let me give you an example of what I mean by this. So back in my network marketing days, and, Lord save my little soul, I was not just drinking the Kool-Aid, I was legit mixing the Kool-Aid. Like I believed without a shadow of a doubt, I believed with my entire soul that it was the right thing at the time. I truly believed in it. I really thought that if I could make it to the top 1% of network marketing, anybody could, anyone, regardless of who they were, how old they were, how much money they had, if they could sell, if they could speak, if they could market really well, if they were a Jack or Jill of all trades. I no longer believe that everyone or anyone can make it in that industry. I now believe, and you guys have heard me say this before, that network marketing should be seen as an affiliate for 99% of people, because they're going to make minimal income at it. The masses are going to make minimal income at it. So what did we do though? What were we taught? We were taught to fake it till you make it. I remember when I first got started in network marketing, I was like, I'm going to fast start qualify, it was called. And you got to get 3 people in and get them signed up with a $500 or $1,000 package within 30 days. And you would rank advance. You would hit a rank in the company. And so I was like, I'm going to do this. So what did I do, you guys? Okay, here's what I did. I forced my sister-in-law to join. I paid for another girl. I literally paid her way into the business because I wanted to hit this rank so seriously, so badly. And then the third person actually did want to join me. So 1 out of 3 wanted to do this. And then I forced one and paid for one. But I got the rank advancement, right? Like I did it. And so what was I going to do? I was going to blast all over social media how easy it was, how successful I was. I already ranked up in this company. It was so easy. Everybody wants to join. This product sells itself. Like honestly, looking back, I feel like I was just totally lying, because in reality, it was crazy difficult to get 3 people to join that fast. Only one of them wanted to do it. And then I was spending money just trying to hit a rank advancement. Like I was like negative $1,000 at this point, more negative $1,500 in this investment. So talk about faking it, right? So I believe that those were lies that were intended to create a facade and everything that I'm against morally now, 6 years later, but I just didn't know any better at the time. And I was really focused on, well, I have to sell this success in order for people to join me. I have to almost like prey on people in a way, like they have to believe that they can do it. And people by nature don't believe that they can sell. And truly, not very many people can sell. Sales is a strength. It's a quality. It's a gift that not very many people have. And so when you look at network marketing and you say, oh, well, now all of a sudden you're going to be a salesperson, but we're trying to force people to think that anybody can be that, that's where it gets kind of sticky. So that's forcing it. That's faking it or lying, in my opinion. And we did it all the time. There were so many levels of this faking it till you make it in that industry. And there still is to this day, guys. That is one of my biggest beefs with the industry, is that there's so much that's not reality. There's just so much dishonesty. That's really where I struggle, seeing it as a full-time potential for the masses. But here's where another one comes in. So there was a free car bonus that was given once you attain a certain rank, once you have a certain team and a structure in place. And it was relatively easy, I guess, depending on where you're at. But I felt like it was pretty simple to attain the car bonus. And the way that it worked is once you hit the car bonus, you would receive $500 towards a car payment. It wasn't a free car, okay? They were covering your car payment as long as you continued to hit that rank every month. And if you fell off of that rank, you had to pay for your car bonus. But here's where it was fake it till you make it, and kind of lying, so to speak, about the reality was, oh, I hit this rank, I got a free car. And we would post our car picture and our free car. And everybody thought, wow, like they got all these free cars. Like I'm going to do this too. So more people would join and more people would join. And then what would happen is people would get these vehicles, and 3 months down the road, they weren't able to continue with that rank, or people quit. As we know, the industry is, really heavy with turnover. And then they would have to pay for a card that they couldn't afford. So I'm using those stories to show you that anytime you fake something and you kind of sugarcoat it or paint it with rose-colored, tint it with rose-colored glasses, is that the phrase? It's going to backfire, because to me, anything that is built on a lie, even if you think it's a little white lie, or that this lie is going to get you somewhere where all of a sudden it will have been worth it, it will never be worth it. There is zero lie in this entire planet, in this entire earth, that will ever be worth it. It's always going to backfire. And faking it till I made it, it backfired on me time and time again. I cannot tell you how many people were hurt by our, sugarcoating things, and how many times they quit and they lost their investment, or their credit was hurt because they ended up getting a vehicle that they truly couldn't afford, or just all of it, telling anybody and everyone that they could do something that not anybody and everyone can do realistically. So here's the difference. The difference is you can hustle. I could have just shown up like a top earner and hustled and been present and done all the networking and worked as hard as I worked, but also told the truth. And I believe that maybe my progress would have been slower. I wouldn't have hit the top 1% of the company in just 2 years, but I believe that my progress would have been more sustainable. People would have joined that actually wanted to join. Real salespeople would have been attracted to me, not just my grandma and my aunts and people that ended up not sticking with it. I believe that being honest will always get you further in the long run. And that there's a difference between faking it till you make it and then just showing up and acting as if in your actions. Your own internal drive is acting as if, but your words are not lying as if. Does that make sense to you? I hope you're nodding and I'm not totally confusing you right now. So here's my reality. Here it is today. There is always someone that is 2 steps behind where you are today. You don't need to be a 6-figure earner or a millionaire to be an educator in your space. You just need to be honest and share about why you're passionate about your brand, your mission, or your products or services. I could have shown up back in the day and said, yeah, I just got started. I don't have a team. I didn't rank advance, but I'm so excited about these products and I'm really pumped to make a few $100s a month. Just marketing something that I'm passionate about and kind of giving out samples and letting people try a product that I really think works. I could have been excited and passionate about what I was doing without having to sugarcoat all the success. Because in reality, 99% of people will not rank advance or hit that success level that I hit. So when I paint the picture that it was so easy, I'm actually hurting myself. Because when people join and they don't have that type of success, what happens, guys? They quit. So if I had shown up and just really been excited and intentional about it, but not lied about how easy it was or the rank level or how I'm rolling in the dough, y'all, I was making I don't know, I probably made $97 commission that first month. Get real. But I should have said, I made $97 commission. That's amazing. Someone out there is 2 steps behind me going, I would love to make $97 this month. Instead of me painting this picture of thousands of dollars in 30 days because it's unrealistic. So there's always someone 2 steps behind you and you just need to be honest. So let me give you some other examples. That was examples about network marketing. Let's talk about a different example. Let's say you are wanting to become an educator. Let's say you're a mama today. You're a mama and you are so passionate about crochet and knitting. I love to crochet. I wish I had more time for it, but it's super fun. And I think if you want to go out there and be like the crochet master online, you should flip and step into it because what an amazing niche. Anyway, this mom's like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't feel like an expert in crochet. Is anybody going to listen to me? Here's the thing. Just show up and start somewhere and say, look at me crocheting, and I'm going to do some free tutorials, and I'm going to start teaching people and talking about why I'm passionate about it and how it's therapeutic and how I've done something really fun that I can pass down from generation to generation, how my kids like to crochet with me now, and how blah, blah, blah. So she's showing up because there's someone 2 steps behind her that says, well, I would love to do that. I want to know. She doesn't have to say, I'm a 6-figure earner at crocheting, like I'm the best crocheter in the world. No, she just has to show up with passion and excitement. So acting as if she is a 6-figure crochet coach or educator is imperative, but saying she is a 6-figure crochet coach is not necessary. Y'all feel me on that? Here's another one. You want to move into coaching, but you only know your own fitness. Let's say you've had insane results with your own fitness. You've delved into macros and you met with some coaches and you know the right fitness plan for you, and you're working out and you have this wonderful workout plan for your body type. And you now want to teach other people how to do it, but you feel like a fraud because you don't have the certifications or you don't have a nutritionist background or whatever. So here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to ask yourself these questions. Number 1, how can you become an expert? So this crochet guru and this fitness rock star needs to start off by saying, how can I become an expert? That's the very first question. And then you're going to start down the road to becoming an expert. And this just means you're honest about that. Hey, I had insane results with my own fitness program and my own workouts, and I'm not a nutritionist. And I'm not even a personal trainer, and I have 0 qualifications for this, but I am working on qualifications. And in the meantime, I'm going to be sharing with you guys what has worked for me. Just be honest. There's somebody 2 steps behind you going, wow, I would like those results. Like, what did you do? Sure, I'll follow you. And as long as you disclaimer where you're really at and let people know that you're working on becoming an expert, you're working on the certifications or the trainings that will make you feel that much better and that much more knowledgeable in your space, just tell people that. We are so consumed with thinking we have to have it all figured out, but in reality, nobody has it figured out. Nobody does. So I would rather just step up and say, here's what I know, and I'm going to start somewhere, and I'm going to show up with excitement and passion, and I'm going to show up as if I'm a 7-figure coach today. I'm going to show up like that. I'm going to put content into the world that is 7-figure value, and one day I will be a 7-figure educator, right? So just show up, but we don't have to create kind of this facade. Now, the next question to ask yourself is, can I do this for free for a while in order to build up my portfolio? Maybe one of the worries that you have is, I don't want to charge people. I don't feel like, I don't know if I know enough or if I have enough value to charge people. Hey, that's cool, sister. Like, start off doing it for free. And there's a difference between charging what you're worth and starting somewhere. And I believe that if you can take on some pro bonos and do some work for free, you will have testimonies. When I first started out, I created some courses and I gave away a handful of these courses for free, not because I didn't think they were amazing, just because I wanted to get honest feedback. Did they solve their problem? What was their reaction? What did they learn? Were they able to complete the course? And then ultimately, I wanted to have true testimonies of this product that I could use to sell the product, because, I think that having that validation as a creator is super key. So maybe as this fitness guru, you can say, hey, I'm going to give away 3 mini coaching sessions, or I'm going to give away a 30-day trial to my membership group. And I would love your feedback. I want you to show up and engage with me every day. And then I want you to be brutally honest about pros and cons of my program. What would you pay for this program? And if you'll give me a testimony. So you can do that to build your portfolio. And I think it also builds up your confidence in yourself as a new business coach, mentor, or builds up your confidence in your products. And then you're going to feel really good about selling it when you see people finding value in it. The next question to ask yourself, why am I feeling like a fraud? Or why do I not feel adequate in what I'm doing. And a lot of times the reason is that it's new and it's uncomfortable. That's it. It's not that you don't have the expertise. It's not that you're not crazy excited about crochet or network marketing or coaching. It's that you just don't know how. And that's normal. So if you can explore your own feelings and maybe recognize whether it's valid or not, and then work through that and maybe just recognize, okay, I kind of feel like a fraud just because I don't have enough experience. Okay, that is valid. How can I gain more experience? Can I offer free options for people? Should I just pour more value out before I start charging? And all of those solutions can help you feel more confident as you move forward. The last question here is, are you being honest about where you're at and your expertise? The thing that bugs me so bad, and like it is hard to bug me. I am a 7 on the Enneagram personality testing. I think that's how you say it. But like I see positivity and light everywhere. Like to get me sad, upset, or frustrated, it's crazy intense. But it bothers me to the core when I see someone posting pictures with their neighbor's Lamborghini and pretending like it's theirs, or people that just join a new company or start a new business like 5 minutes ago and all of a sudden they say they're financially free. I'm just calling such BS. And I also am just so over it when people cold message in the DM, in the inbox, like, oh, hi, like I love this or that about you. By the way, like you'd be good for my team, or you should buy this or buy that or rep this. And I'm just so over it. Like, no, faking it is, to me, like it's so obvious that people are faking it. And I don't believe that that will ever benefit anyone in the long run. And that if you just are honest about where you are, like just brutally honest. For example, I started this podcast in October, the end of October. And, a couple months in, it hit 5,000 downloads, and like, I get it. Like there are people getting millions of downloads. And I'm like, okay, like is 5,000 bad? Is it good? I don't know. Like in the big scheme of things, it's small. But I decided that this year, it is all about sharing the good, the bad, the ugly, the hard, the embarrassing. I don't care. Like, this is me. Like me or not, think it's cool or not, it doesn't matter. So I shared it. And, it was amazing because I got so much feedback and people were like, oh my gosh, that's incredible. Like 5,000 downloads in a couple months. And it felt like so good to just be really honest about where I was. And I reminded myself that if one person was listening, that was still one person. And if it inspired one human being, it was worth it. So there was no reason to fib or to make up stories or exaggerate my success, because who am I trying to impress? I honestly, no one but the Lord and my family and myself. And you really can only compare yourself against yourself. So my whole point with that spiel is that you have to be honest, not just with yourself, but with your market. Be honest with your advertising. If you do a call with someone and it's like a coaching call or a discovery call or even a network marketing recruiting call, please just be honest. Like tell them the truth. What does it take? What does it cost? What is the time investment? And is it right for them? I would rather say no 9 times in a row because it's truly not right for somebody, or they truly can't afford it, or we're not a good fit, or whatever, and get one person that is the perfect client, customer, recruit, employee, whatever, then have 9 people that quit on me, are mad at me, drain my life, my time, my energy, Like I'd rather have the sustainability of what being honest will create and just showing up as if than acting as if and lying as if or telling stories. Okay. So here's some other points I want to leave you with. Stories and experiences will sell more than anything else. Just sharing stories, being authentic and real will sell more than you playing up money or success. And I believe that success is a moving target based on where your customer or client is. When you just get started out as a fitness expert, you don't need to go after the fitness pro. Maybe you start with other people that are just getting started with fitness. There's a moving target that's related to where you are. So you don't have to fib because there's always somebody that's 2 steps behind where you are today. And I think that passion and excitement is literally all you need to get clients and sell stuff. It's just being excited. Drink some coffee, step up, be pumped, and be passionate about the stuff that you believe in and share with people why you're passionate and excited about your mission or your brand or whatever you do. You're going to get clients simply by being excited about it. More so than if you just are talking to me like, yes, and I made $70,000 quadrillion this month and I'm driving my Lambo and like, boom, and it's so easy. And I'm just like, yuck, just be pumped and excited with me, but tell me the truth. That's going to get me as your client and I'm going to trust you. I'm going to trust you 1,000 times more than if you fib to me and then I am not happy because you fibbed to me and told me that you were further along than you were, that you had different credentials, that you had different success than what I'm really finding is attainable for me. Now, my 2 words of the year are intentional and authentic. This is for me so critical. Don't just share the good. You don't have to act as if. I want you to just show up in your own reality. Share the good, the bad, the ugly. Like show up just as you freaking are. Whether you're an expert, no expert, weird, flawless, braless, like it doesn't matter. I just say focus on becoming an expert and laying it out. Like just let them know. But step up to become an expert. So you must act as if you are already there. Act as if you got the Lambo in the driveway, right? Like do the work ethic is there. The consistency, the dedication, your drive, your excitement, and your passion are all on par with the 7-figure Lambo earner, but you're not saying you're a 7-figure Lambo earner. Okay? Like I was doing lives from my blue mom van before we got our new car. And like I rocked it because guess how many of my clients have mom vans? Okay? And I wasn't going to lie about my status because it's not about status. It's about helping people. And whatever you do right now, like that mama that's going to create the crochet blog, she's going to help and empower someone else to find this incredible therapeutic value of crochet and to love to crochet and learn to crochet and make things that are timeless, that can go on for generation and all of these beautiful things. So you're helping people. That is the goal. It's not about you make quadrillions of dollars. It's not about that. So once you shift your mindset there, I think you're going to have a big shift in showing up and not feeling like a fraud because you don't have to be a fraud. Just be you. Now, here's another thing, okay? I'm still not an expert at what I do. You just do what you know. I teach others what I know, and I'm excited and I'm passionate and I'm willing to learn alongside of somebody. And interestingly, I think that practice makes progress, and I will choose progress over perfection any day, any hour, any minute of the day. So here's the bottom line of this episode. No, do not fake it till you make it, but act as if. Show up as if. Speak to yourself as if. Recognize where you are going and do the things that will take you there. Be real, be authentic, and really, really be brutally honest with people and just show them the type of actions that will get you the clients, customers, and customer service that you need, and let them know that you're working towards becoming an expert. And maybe do the things that will help you grow, like building up your portfolio for free or for a lesser price. You can also work with mentors and coaches and experts to get you there. You can do some more training, take some more education, work on crafting and perfecting what it is that you do. But don't feel like a fraud. Just start, right? There's someone that wants to be where you are or wants to know what you know. And as you grow your business and yourself, your avatar will grow. When I started out, I was working with newer network marketers when I started out with coaching and educating and getting into this female empowerment space, and today seven-figure network marketers and extremely successful online brands and businesses hire me for consulting or coaching. So as I grew my expertise, which took practice, which took taking clients for a little bit less money so that I could build a portfolio, which took, failing forward so many times. As I grew over 2 years of just acting as if, showing up, learning, growing, and being honest with every single client I've ever worked with, the client and the status of the people that hire me has elevated with me. So it's going to be a learning curve, not just for you, but also a client curve. And just know that it's part of your journey, and love where you are today in your journey and thrive and be excited that you have more to learn and you have a place to continue growing towards, because how fulfilling is it going to be when you look back 2 years from now and you say, gosh, I remember when I was scared to start that business, or I was scared to add on that new product, or I felt so embarrassed to get out there on social media and teach something. But 2 years down the road, when you look back and say, holy smokes, like I flippin' did it. And I learned and I grew, and now look where I am. Because I can guarantee you, if you try it, if you just try it, you will be further along. You will be more successful, more financially free, with more time abundance than you are today. There's just no way you will not have growth if you just try. Be consistent and leap, because remember that you have God on your side. You have a passion in your heart. It's there for a reason. And I pray that you have the vision and the belief in yourself to get out there today, right now, and act as if. Start hustling, start showing up, start networking, start asking the right questions, start practicing until you become the expert in your space. I pray that you are led to the right friends, the right mentors, and that you remember there is nothing too big that you cannot conquer, that you have unlimited time today and every single day to accomplish every single thing that you want to in your day, within your life, with your family, with your business, and ultimately, most importantly, spiritually and with yourself. I pray that you believe in you. As always, love and light, Stef. Hey mama, real quick before you go, if you found value in today's podcast and you learned something new, if you'll head over to iTunes, the Mompreneur Mastermind Show, and leave a review and subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome. And I'd love to connect with you over on social media. My handle is @StephanieGass. I'll see you soon. Praying light, love, and abundance. Until next time.